My name is DJ Premier. My opinion of Pete Rock is just an overpowering level of respect. And, I first heard him on Marley Marl's show, which used to be called The Rap Attack with Mr. Magic, but then after Magic left, he changed it to In Control. And as soon as he started doing In Control, I noticed Marley started to DJ less, and the cuts and the mixes started to sound a little different on the wheels than the way Marley used to cut, and it was more of a faster style, and I was like, you know, that's not Marley. And, you know, I used to tape it every Friday and Saturday, and all of a sudden he started going, yeah, DJ Pete Rock on the 1 and 2s. And I'm like, Pete Rock? And had no clue who he was, but his skills were ill. I didn't even know he could make beats. And then all of a sudden, you know, I started hearing just song after song, just Pete Rock, Pete Rock, Pete Rock, Pete Rock, you know, from Heavy D and to his own stuff with CL to just everybody. He's inspiring me to want to, you know, step my game up and be nicer. You know, because I always believed in myself, but when somebody else is right there on your heels coming with it with a whole different style, and Pete brought that and still brings that, and I was like, yo, I ain't gonna let this dude pass me, and he's doing everything. Public Enemy, he's doing, you know, House of Pain, and, you know, I'm like, I gotta catch up to what he's doing, and we just became just really good friends. Smif-N-Wessun as a rap duo is definitely one of the best duos to come out. You know, I mean, there's so many duos from back in the days like EPMD and even us, Gang Starr. Even though I don't rhyme, but you know, we were a duo, and you know, we both put our 50% in, and you know, Smif-N-Wessun is another, you know, part of that puzzle. The Shining was one of the most unique and well-produced albums, you know, that ever done. I love the Beatminer's production, and then I also love how their music complemented Tech and Steel's, you know, style of rap. And then on top of that, they just always made and chose the right records, singles-wise, and just the way they sequenced their albums, all that. I study all of that stuff, and they were a full package. And then they had a look to them, you know what I'm saying? The way you look has a lot to do with it as well. I mean, you know, Tech and Steel like a total opposites with the way they bring their style, and even voice-wise, which is what I'm into. They both got totally grimy Brooklyn voices, you know what I'm saying? But they also got lyrics. They constantly have been doing that, even when they had to change their name to the Cocoa Brothers. They still were Smif-N-Wessun to all of us, and they always will be. My favorite album is Mecca and the Soul Brother, but my favorite Pete Rock and CL Smooth song actually would be, obviously, Reminisce, you know what I'm saying? The album is hands down The Shining. I mean, you know, Bucktown is a automatic shoe-in, but I used to love PNC, Partners in Crime. That was my joint. I know it was mellow and laid back, but what they talked about was just like how I ride for you, you ride for me. We'll never ever, you know, betray each other. And I'm all about loyalty. Like, I've been loyal to people who were shitty to me, and I still stayed loyal because that's how you're supposed to be. That's a monumental thing that's going down. Pete Rock and Smif-N-Wessun together to do one project as one whole body of work. You know, it is a monumental thing.